Bitcoin in danger zone. Hello people, I'm the Naked Trader and today I will analyze Bitcoin, Ethereum, Synopsys, AppLovin, WalletConnect and PSG Fan Token. Bitcoin's price is currently at 104k, almost around the 100k. Is it at the danger zone? Yes or no? Let's find it out together in today's analysis. Let's start with the weekly performance of the crypto market. Overall, a red week, but we do have some green ones. White Rock is up 107%, DEX 15.8, SPX 11.7, Kronos is up 8.9, Toncoin 4.8, Quant is up 17%, and the rest in red: Fartcoin minus 23, Digit Token minus 13, Hype minus 12, WorldCoin minus 18, Ondo minus 11.1, Solana minus 11.5, Gala 10.5, and from the weekly I will change to the daily. Today's sentiment is much better. In green, White Rock is up 36.6, Pit Network 4.5, Flare 9.9, Shiba Inu 3.4, Bitensor is up 5.4, Floki Inu 4.6, Trump 3.9, and the red ones of today are Core minus 1.6, Sky minus 0.7, WorldCoin minus 0.8, Leo minus 1. And from here, let's go to CoinMarketCap. Currently, we have a market cap of 3.25 trillion with a 24-hour volume of 86.31 billion. And the current fear and greed is at 56, which is in the neutral zone. The top 10 coins of today are Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, Binance, Solana, Dogecoin, Tron, and Cardano. And from here I will go to the weekly performance of the stock market. Overall, more green than red ones, but we do have some red numbers here. Alibaba went down 6.29, PDD minus 19.44, Uber minus 4.36, Salesforce minus 6.37, Synopsys minus 7.84, and the green ones: Oracle is up 5.22, Palantir 7.76, Novo Nordisk 4.88, AstraZeneca 4.12. And from here, let's go to the chart of Bitcoin. Starting at the monthly, last month we closed in green, and let's take a closer look. We closed around 104k. This month can be a monthly gain if it closes above 102,408. That is what we will know within 29 days from here. And from the monthly, I will change to the weekly. We do have a weekly gain that was last week. The all-time high gain above 105,149. So that is nice. And current week in red. Price went down after that. And now we are at 104,116. And I will show last week's scenarios. About 11 hours and 53 minutes to close this week's candle. So if I go to the daily, the analysis of last week, I prefer to see a little higher test above 111,000 to make this trade, the pullback, active. So I didn't play it myself. Here was a little front run, and now the price is under it. I'm more interested over here at the start of the impulse. The entry at 102,569. So this one is in play. I will remove this one. If it loses support over here at 102,000, then the next entry will be here at 96,131. And if it loses support over there, then the next entry at 92,227. This one, if the price goes up around 120k, pullback entry at 111. And let me add one more scenario. Perhaps a test of 111, pullback with entry at 106,149, aiming for a new all-time high around 115, 118 somewhere. So we have 5 potential scenarios for Bitcoin in the coming days. And from here I will go to Synopsys Incorporated, starting at the monthly. Current price at $463.98. And I will start adding some levels. Okay, what do we see? Monthly loss over here. Tested the start of the impulse over here to the all-time high. And now rejection so far of the 507. I will go to the weekly. This was the weekly drop off to the low. So the drop off 527 to the low here, and then we had another drop off to the low here. Weekly gain of this area, and then this was the activation, the pullback trade of the gain here. Now trying to go up, so it might be interesting. Okay, and from the weekly, let's change to the daily. On the daily, rejection from the drop off here, and then here rejection again. Okay, I'll go back to the weekly and make a plan for the coming days. If the price managed to hold support, then I would like to see perhaps a test here of $546 pullback with the entry 485.99 for the continuation play, aiming to break $570. And if it doesn't hold support, either a late play over here still possible. Entry at $419, aiming for the first target point 485. How much is that? 15%. First target point, take some profits over there. And if it loses support at $419, then I'll be more defensive. Perhaps the entry over here, $340, trying to go up from there. And else the most defensive play, the entry at $292, trying to go up from there. So we have 4 potential plays for Synopsys Incorporated, and from here let's go to AppLovin Corporation, starting at the weekly. I've charted this one earlier, early 2024, but the pullback never came. So let me start with a clean chart, and I will start at the monthly. Current price at $393. By the way, if you guys have any requests, just drop it down in the comments below and I might chart it in the next one. Okay, from the monthly I will change to the weekly. Here was the all-time high, $514. Previous all-time high, $401. And from the weekly I will change to the daily. Let me go back to the weekly. If you're not in position yet, perhaps the entry over here at between $318 and $323, aiming to break that $406. How much is that? First target point around 24% profits there. If the price managed to go up from here, then pullback entry at 369, aiming to break that all-time high. If it doesn't hold support at $318, then I would aim for the entry at $264, trying to go up from there. And else the most defensive play, the entry over here at $228, trying to go up from there. So we have 4 potential scenarios for AppLovin Corporation, and from here I will go to WalletConnect token, starting at the weekly. Current price at 58 cents. There's not a lot of price information, but let's see what I can do. And from the weekly I will change to the daily. So this was the start of the impulse on the daily, 59 cents to the all-time high. Now it's back to the start of the impulse. This is already tested, 50 cents over here. I will change to 1 hour. Okay, I will go back to the daily and make a plan for the coming days. I will do it at the 4 hours, by the way. Okay. If the price managed to go up, then I would like to see a 4-hour gain above 66 cents, perhaps a test of 74 cents, pullback with an entry at 59 cents, aiming for the continuation, aiming for 92 cents. And let me go to the daily. If it doesn't hold support, then the entry at 44 cents, trying to go up from there. If it loses support at 44 cents, then the entry at 37 cents, trying to go up from there. And if it loses support at 37 cents, then I will be very defensive and play the last line of defense. That's the entry of 28 cents 51, trying to go up from there. So 4 potential scenarios for WalletConnect USDT, and from here I will go to PSG. By the way, for all Paris Saint-Germain fans, congratulations, you guys won the Champions League yesterday evening. I'm a fan of Real Madrid, but unfortunately this year we didn't make it. I will start at the monthly here for the PSG token. Currently at all-time low levels, $1.98. From the monthly I will change to the weekly. So a few weeks ago the price went up. Weekly gain of the low area. Now back at the start of the impulse on the weekly. And from the weekly I will go to the daily. Okay. So if it doesn't hold support, then this is the last line of defense. $1.86, trying to go up from there. If it loses support at $1.86, then be aware, then it doesn't look good and you need to wait for a lower time frame rotation, something like this. If it managed to hold support over here, then I would like to see a test of $2.20 pullback with an entry at $2.01, aiming for the continuation play. And else, if the price managed to go up more aggressive, perhaps a test of $2.42 pullback, a little more aggressive at $2.19, aiming for the continuation, trying to break that $2.58. So we have 4 potential scenarios for PSG token, and from here I will go to Ethereum, starting at the monthly, as we started this today with a new month. Last month we closed in green, that was yesterday. Amazing candle. Current price at $2,492. But keep in mind, here it was support and now it is resistance. Yeah. Okay, from the monthly I will change to the weekly. About 11.5 hours to close this week's candle. The week opened in red. Multiple rejections of the previous drop off to the low over here on the weekly. The drop off of $2,757. So doesn't look strong at all. Now we can consider this as a lower high on the weekly. I will go to the daily and I will show last week scenarios. So this one didn't play out so far because it was a rejection over here. By the way, let me remove it for now. And this one as well. So what can we expect the coming days? If it doesn't hold support now, then the next entry will be at 2,241. If it loses support over there, the next entry will be at $2,036. And if it loses support over there, then the next entry will be around 1,816. And I will add a new scenario. If the price managed to go up, then I would like to see perhaps a test around $3,000 over here, pullback with the entry a little more aggressive at 2,678, aiming for the continuation play, trying to break 3,300. So 4 potential scenarios for Ethereum the coming days. And for now, thanks for watching, enjoy your day, and see you in the next one. Laters.